Welcome, everybody. College basketball action. I'm talking once again with Ross Benjamin on our daily underdog value ticket. And, you know, the pickings get slim this time of year. We got the ACC tournament kicking off. And viewers, I highly recommend and suggest you tune in early to our videos because of the early start to the ball games. Ross, first and foremost, glad to have you back with us. Farleigh Dickinson traveling to take on Wagner. Now, again, you're going to be the one to tell me, is it on a neutral court? Is there home field advantage or home court advantage? But Farleigh Dickinson is getting 9 points, and this team is playing pretty decent ball as of late, winning 4 in a row. Now, Wagner, of course, has won 7 in a row, but it's an interesting matchup, and 9 points is a whole lot of points this time of year. What is it about Farleigh Dickinson that you like tonight, Ross, to cash the ticket?
Well, you touched upon the fact they finished they're coming in, I should say, with a lot of momentum, winning 4 in a row. This is a team that started the season at 2-6. Since that time, has gone 15-8. Wagner is definitely the better team on paper, Mike. They'll probably win this game. I just think that 9 points is way too much. I wouldn't be shocked at all if there was an outright upset. But I would say that let's just take the points as a security blanket here. You're looking at these teams split the regular season matchups. Actually, Farleigh Dickinson won at Wagner earlier this season, and this game's being played at Wagner, Mike.
Okay.
By the way, I mean, it's a Northeast Conference title game, and these schools are too small to go to a neutral court and expect to get any kind of attendance. So anyway, having said that, in the 2 meetings against Wagner this season, Farleigh Dickinson shot lights out from the 3-point line, 17 out of 39, 43.6%, and they averaged 78 points per game. When you consider the fact this is a Wagner team that only allowed 62 points per contest and less than 40% shooting in conference games this year, Farleigh Dickinson probably is the only team that solved that stifling defense that Wagner has played in conference play. I just think this is way too many points. I'm going to take Farleigh Dickinson here, plus the 9 over Wagner.
You know, and also they're a better shooting team than Wagner as far as statistically. They're shooting 45% from the field, 36 from three-point land, and 70% from the free throw line. And what I also noticed about Farleigh Dickinson, Ross, is they spread the ball out. Last game, they had 4 players in double figures, so you don't have any stinginess going on there. You don't have any, anybody that's trying to just hog the ball, steal the ball. I like the way they're distributing the ball. And again, you know, if they've won on Wagner's home court, there's no reason they can't do it again. So viewers, you heard it, Farleigh Dickinson plus the 9. And if you look real close, I think I even saw them available plus 9.5. And as Ross would say, hey, we'll take that extra half of a point for a bonus against the book. Now, Ross, in the second game, and this is an early start, Wake Forest getting 5 against North Carolina State. Now, NC State easily beat them by 11 earlier in the year, but, you know, this is when crunch time happens, and I believe Wake Forest has gotten into, they're performing better as a young team, new head coach. Danny Manning's doing a very good job there. What is it about Wake Forest that you like today with the 5?
Well, you know, neither one of these teams is going to advance beyond the next round. Somebody has to cover this game, right, Mike? In my opinion, it's the underdog is where the value is. You know, Wake Forest, despite the fact they've gone 2-16 in conference play, and by the way, one of those wins came over NC State. This is a team that's played very good defense down the final stretch of the regular season, holding opponents less than 40% shooting and less than 30% from beyond the 3-point line during their final 5 regular season games. They also went a very good 10-5 against the spread in away and neutral site games this season. They did own some very nice non-conference wins against Indiana, UCLA, Arkansas, and LSU. All 4 of those teams in all likelihood will be in some type of postseason tournament following their conference tournament action. And this is an NC State team just 5-13 in conference action, hardly worthy of a favorite against anybody at this juncture. And they've played terrible defense as opposed to Wake Forest. NC State last 5 games have allowed 78 points per contest, and opponents have shot better than 47% from the field. And that doesn't bode well considering Wake Forest has scored 71 or more in 5 of their last 6 and shot 45% or better in 5 of those 6 as well. I'm going to take Wake Forest here plus the 5 over NC State.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad call at all, especially after the quality of teams that they beat. When you mentioned Indiana, Arizona, UCLA, I mean, those are quality teams. And NC State, they've lost 3 or 4. They're really scattered right now. They depend on 2 guys, Cat Barber and Abdul Abu. I mean, without those 2, there's really no other production. So I think Manning's going to have this team ready to go. 5 points, they might get the outright win. Okay, Ross, I wish you the best of luck in beating the book tonight. Viewers, you heard it. Take Farleigh Dickinson plus the 9 and take Wake Forest early today plus the 5 to be the underdog tickets that are going to cash tonight. Ross, have a great day, and I look forward to getting back with you tomorrow, my friend.
Always look forward to it, Mike. Thank you.